It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the American League Central, Mookie Betts added 3 RBIs to his total as the Bo Sox took down the White Sox 5-3. In other White Sox news, starting pitcher number 22 has been promoted from AAA to the majors. Francisco Lindor had a day to remember with 3 home runs totaling 5 RBIs as the Indians
Sunday afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you inside Fenway Park in Boston. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Chicago White Sox and the Boston Red Sox. Number 22 makes his big league debut right after this. Chris Sale will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He will lead this one off today. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pierce has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, this team has been putting up a lot of runs lately. From top to bottom, just swinging the bat super nice. Pass the baton mentality. Guys not trying to do too much, trusting in the teammates behind them.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Batting third, left fielder, Elroy Jimenez.
Ready now for the White Sox, Elroy Jimenez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set and the pitch. Ground ball foul down the left side. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Hard hit ball to second. Way to get dirty. To second for 1. Just late. He's safe. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Boy, that was a smooth play, wasn't it? Great job to lay out and make the stop, and then to feed to second from his knees for the out. Pretty impressive display there.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. And that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first. And that'll put an end to the inning. Worth a second look here. Number 22 will do the pitching in game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Digging in, Eduardo Nunez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. To the left side, but it's well foul. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. And with strike three recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Lin, a native of Taiwan. He's in his first season of a new 6-year deal, so I'm sure he feels good about that.
Hey, I know multi-year deals can be scary, but this guy is in the prime of his career right now. I expect this to be a win-win for him and the ball club.
Batting third.
Here's J.D. Martinez as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball one. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Seared down the first baseline. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Batting fourth, right fielder.
Here's Mookie Betts, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with one, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
Zero, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Again, a 1-2. Frozen on strike three for the final out of the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Coming to the plate now, number.
Leading off for the White Sox, right fielder, number 49.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First offering on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
No strike.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around a leadoff walk.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Mitch Moreland with a solo home run. 4th home run for him on the season. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Here's Steve Pearce now.
Left fielder.
And he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Pearce, a native Floridian. He was an 8th-round selection back in 2005.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Jose Abreu. We know the bat plays, the ability to drive the ball out opposite field, no problem. But I don't think people realize how soft this guy's hands are at first base, constantly bailing his other infielders out.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank, because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds.
Now, meanwhile, the throw to second is there, and he is out trying to steal the base. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. So 1 run on 2 hits, including the home run, no errors, and no one left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. So much baseball history here at Fenway Park, in and around the stadium.
Leading off for the White Sox, second baseman, Carlos Sanchez.
3. Into the box now. Zue Lin flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Nunez stands at first with 1 out. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Throw over to first. Runner back safely. The 0-1 delivery. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most...
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox, but they're on top 1-0. So striding in, Yohan Moncada. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch coming, here it is. And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. So another multi-hit game for him as he's aboard here in the top of the 4th inning. And as we give you a look at the White Sox leaderboard, you can see his total there. Currently second best on the ball club. Up next for Chicago, Elroy Jimenez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Flying toward right center. But the catch is made on the line out there. Will they have a shot at doubling him off first? Now at the plate, Jose Abreu. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Sale sets. First pitch on the way. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Ranging back is Bradley. And this will kick up against the wall near the Red Sox bullpen. And the tying run is in to score all the way from first.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Standing in now, number 49. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And this one is gone. A home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 5 on the year. And it gives the White Sox a 3-1 lead.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Into the box, James McCann. As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And the White Sox will move out in front 4-1.
That's not an easy thing to do, to go back-to-back. When the guy in front of you goes deep, you walk up to the plate and you feel like, hey, I'm going to do what he just did. How about that? Back-to-back bombs.
Now batting.
In now, Wellington Castillo.
Wellington Castillo.
He swings and sends it on a line to right center.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Into the box now, Yomer Sanchez.
He'll roll over it and send it to shortstop.
Wow, a flip to second for one. But one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Center field number 20, Leori Garcia.
Stepping in, Leori Garcia. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Nope.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bradley on the run, and a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. 4 runs here in this half inning. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bullet back up the middle. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Mookie Betts.
Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded by Abreu, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Good time now to check out the White Sox Road to the Show report, as you see a pair of guys in the upper levels that have been making waves as of late. There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. Looking at his career totals, Pierce has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Set to deal on 2-2. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Jimenez retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Red Sox go down. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. And Dan, I'm sure the starter.
Third baseman.
Coming to the plate now, James McCann, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Yeah, and most guys that hit for the cycle can get a single or a double but struggle with the rest. Not this guy. He's already got the homer and the triple, so the hardest parts are out of the way. We'll see what the rest of the game holds in store.
Standing in now, Wellington Castillo. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
The pitcher hadn't recovered from the sting of giving up a triple, and then he gets belted for a double. The lead grows, and the guy on the mound is probably wondering if his day is going to be ending soon.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. Carson Smith, the right-hander standing 6'6", will take over pitching duties here.
Play ball. Carson Smith.
Here's J.D. Martinez, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Hit back up the middle. Sanchez is there. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down here 5-1. So the batting.
Hitting off for the White Sox. Shortstop. Tim Anderson.
Here's Mookie Betts. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning. Next up for the Red Sox, here comes the White Sox skipper out toward the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Tired a bit as he reached the 7th, but he's got a shot at the victory if his bullpen can help him out.
Your attention, please. Now
so they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Making the play over there is Abreu for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Settling in now, Steve Pierce. Hit the ball.
Play ball. He's out. Ball 4. Take the ball.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the White Sox.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Eduardo Nunez. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it 1 bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of my...
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail 6-1.
Bolton number 54. Colton Brewer.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mookie Betts. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. Sliders in for a strike. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Liner towards second, and he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
6-1, the final tally today. The Chicago White Sox took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Number 22 gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Final line score.